Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meaty69 and we are back with the Foch. Now, I've previously done a video on the Foch, but currently I am grinding the Foch 155. After all the videos I've been doing, all the work, trying to get footage ready, I've actually found some time to start grinding again. Something that I haven't done for quite a while. And I really am enjoying this grind. It's when you grind a tier 10 tank, you want to grind as quick as possible. Now this tank, I don't really care about the tier 10 tank. I'm just playing it because it's amazing. I really do love this tank. I actually probably prefer this than the tier 10 Foch itself. It doesn't do as much damage as the tier 10 155, but the DPM is crazy. It's still got great armor. Front armor on this is so troll. The hatches are troll. The speed is great. The side armor and the rear armor isn't so great. But you don't want tanks you want to be facing the tanks, the enemy. And if you're facing the enemy, you're going to get bounces. Whether that's tier 8 or tier 10, you're going to get bounces in this tank, because it's just really troll. And this is slowly becoming, or quickly becoming, my favourite tier 9 tank destroyer. Now the T30 has had that position for a long time, my favourite tier 9 tank destroyer, but for me this just is much better in my opinion. Now you're going to see a mighty ammo rack here, not from me, sorry, but the tank in front of him. So this poor E50 has just been deleted by the IS-6 and he got wrecked. Now we did just do a blind shot on the T49 and we did penetrate, taking him half of his hit points. We might have set him on fire, I'm not sure, but you can see here 586, he was pretty much full hit points, and we're going to get a nice shot into the tracks and he's going to get deleted. Now there is an RU 251 to our right, but he's very low hit points, and I thought my teammate was going to, not my teammate, my platoon mate, but the T49. I thought he was going to go and deal with him. Now I'm in a platoon with my very good friend Andy Everton, who you guys have seen quite a lot recently. We play with each other almost every single night, and I just play really well with him, and I really do have some good battles. And he's been helping me grind, he's been helping me ace tanks that I've needed to ace. He helped me ace the Scorpion, he's helped me ace the Motion, which you will see a video coming very soon. And I just really enjoy playing with him. He literally does everything I need him to do. If I tell him to stay, he'll stay. If I tell him to push, he'll push. If I tell him to come and help me, he is there. And that is why I love playing with Andy. Just please don't tell him I said that, because he will hold that against me for the rest of my blitz days. Me being nice to him is just not what I do. We constantly are swearing at each other on Discord, constantly calling each other names. We're not often we are nice to each other, but on this occasion I will be a little bit nicer to him. Even now he's not shooting, he's reloaded, but he's not shooting because he knew I was on 4 kills and I can get the 5th kill. So I made that battle look really easy. We got 5 kills, we get a first class, and we do 4,100 damage, and we make 35,000 credits. Albeit we did do a mission, 1,272 base XP, 734 assistant damage, and it was encounter, so we didn't get any supremacy points. So that battle was just fun. Now these next 2 battles are what I mean about being a bully. You can really be in the enemy's faces. This is a TD, but sometimes I forget that, and I play it as either a medium or I play it as a heavy. Now I'm going front line. It is a tier 8 battle, which is why I'm pushing so far forward. There is only 2 tier 9s, the rest are tier 8s, and we are front of the queue. We've got tanks queuing up behind me, using me as cover, and I don't mind that. So we have spotted a few tanks. We get a nice shot on the defender there, and we're going to back up. Every time we shoot, we're going to back up, and we're going to go and try and get another shot on the defender. He exposes himself just a little bit too much, and we get the shot off. We can see he's just shot, and now we're going to push forward. We're going to get even more aggressive than we already are. We spot the Leopard PTA, and again, we still don't stop. We're still pushing. We don't care about the red tanks. We're not scared. We're going to push. We're going to push the defender. We get a bounce, unfortunately, and you can see I'm going to reload. The reload on this thing is crazy, and we get our first bounce of the battle. The Leopard is pretty much down to a one-shot. The defender is pretty much down to a one-shot. We're going to push the defender. He's not looking at us, but that was a poor miss. Poor miss indeed. AT-15 is dealing with him, but we are going to take him out. Now I'm getting shot from the Leopard PTA. So we're going to turn around. He's now going to get taken out. And you can see our team pushing around. So I ignore my team. They can push around. The Leopard PTA comes around, and the T-49 takes him out just before I can get there. And now we're going to push the Tortoise. So he's not facing us at the minute. We get one shot into him. The enemy has just taken out our Tiger 2. So it is 2 tanks down for the enemy, 1 tank down for us. And we can deal with this Tortoise. He has got great DPM. T-49 there rushes in. He takes the kill. And now we can get a lovely high roll on the KV-4. And you can see this is how you need to play this tank. You can see how I was moving there. I was not moving in a straight line. If you move at an angle, you're going to get some bounces. And you can see we take out the KV-4. We're up to 3,400 damage. We've got that AMX up there. We're going to snapshot him, no problem whatsoever. And you can see I'm going in at an angle. I'm not directly facing the tank. I'm going in sort of sideways. The AMX takes out the AMX, which just leaves the IS-3 and the T-25-2. And again, you can see we are wiggling. Every time we shoot, we're going in and we are going to wiggle. We get a shot on to the rear of the IS-3, putting him down to a one-shot, and we're going to go and take him out. So we're up to 5,000 damage. Just this T-25 left, and my team are going to bully him. We're going to HE him into the rear, and my team takes him out. So that battle, we bounced just that one shot from the defender. 400 block damage. We get, how many kills do we get? 3 kills, I think. 2 kills. And we finish on 5.5k damage. But it was only a first class. 1,336 XP. But amazing battle. Front line all the way. We bullied the Reds completely. Now moving on to our third and final battle. And again, we are with Andy, Everton. This is the same platoon as my first battle, pretty much back-to-back battles, and we're going to push right. He's asked me where we're going to push. We're going to push right. The enemy have only got 2 mediums. We've only got 1 medium and a light tank, so the majority of the team is heavies, and we're going to push in. I love this spot, especially in this tank, or in a tank like this that can hold down. We spot the IS-8, we get first shot, first blood, we get a shot into him, and also the J Panther comes, and there is a few tanks. If you look at the minimap, our mediums are 2 against 3 over there. There's two light tanks and 2 medium tanks, sorry, and a heavy, I think, up there against our two medium tanks. So we now need to push, and I wasn't aware of this. Andy actually told me the team are pushing and they're going to start flanking. So as soon as he says that, he actually told me to move there, and as soon as I moved, you can see that shot whiz past. And we're going to aim at the IS-8. We're not going to get anywhere, and this is where I look around and he tells me, we're all on voice together, he tells me that we're going to get flanked. So I said, come on then, let's push. Yes, we're going to get a shot from the IS-8, but we're going to push. That was a bad aim for me. And the IS-3 actually does start penetrating me. So there's only a minute and a half gone. We are a tank down. The IS-3 is going to pen me. The IS-8 is going to bounce me. and we're going to get a shot on the IS-8. Now we're going to ignore the IS-3 and we're going to go and try and take out the IS-8, as for me he's the more dangerous target. So we do take him out, but the IS-3 puts me down to a one-shot, and as I'm pushing forward, we get a shot from the left. So now we need to push him and we need to pray for a miracle. And watch this, perfect timing. We decide to start going in at an angle just as he shoots, and we generate the bounce. Our reload is going to beat his reload only just, and we managed to take him out for our second kill. We're going to go around. It is 4 against 4, but I'm going to go behind the M93. Andy's going to shoot him once, I'm going to shoot him twice, and he's going to be gone. So 3 kills for me, 3 against 3. There is a chieftain behind, there's an E50, and there's a centurion. I'm not sure at this moment in time where the centurion is. Now, this was the match winner. The E50 decides to push up. If he would have come across, yes, he may have taken a shot from Andy, but he would have took me out. But he decides to completely ignore us. And here's the centurion. We need a bounce, and it's exactly what we get. We double tap him. Andy shoots him. We're going to reload. We're going to get him another shot into him. Andy is now going to take care of him, and I'm going to help my E75. For some reason, he needs my help. He is half health, but the E50 generates some bounces from him, and the E75 just cannot penetrate him. So we're going to come up, we're going to get behind the E50, and we're going to kill him before the E75 does. So that's 4 kills for me. Just the chieftain left, the tier 8 premium tank, and I'm not sure exactly what he's been doing or what he is even doing now. He is in the open, he starts pushing forward, we get a lovely track shot into him, and just as he repairs, or he hasn't even repaired, we're going to get another track shot in, and then we're going to reload again, and we're going to get the final shot, and the E75 is going to take him out. So an amazing battle, very fun battle, and again, very aggressive in this tank. Now in tier 10, I do not play as aggressive. You can still get some bounces, but not half as many as you are in tier 8. So 4.9k damage there. We get the ace, we get the Top Gun high caliber, we make 35,000 credits, 1422 XP. So that is it, guys. That is a Foch, very lovely tank. I'm Easy69. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.